Good morning. So we're finally back on with some pressure washing because it's just been gutter jobs and roof cleaning for the last couple of weeks, especially over Christmas. Today it's the 6th of January, it's freezing and obviously wearing shorts as you do. At this property here we are doing the gutters first and then we have some pressure washing, so let's give you a quick walkthrough. Okay, so today we are going to be cleaning these paths here because they are super slippery and I believe the customer's fallen over on them. So that's the whole idea behind it. As you can see down here, especially when they're wet, they're lovely and green and horrible and slippery. And then we're going to be cleaning this patio just here, which is covered in black lichen. I think it's a bin store as well, it's where they keep the bins, hence this like little clean section down here. And then it comes all the way up here, and I'm set up just on this side here. I think this video is looking a bit weird because I've put stabilisation on, so don't judge me. But first we're going to be cleaning the gutters. So I have my Kayam 3600 watt gutter vac here, which essentially is just a large wet and dry vac. It's 100 litres, hooked up to my aluminium gutter poles, and I have the smaller blade on the end because these are these really awkward like C-channel gutters. It's the only way you can fit in. And today we have a GoPro finally, so I'll get that on now and get cracking. Before we get started, just like, does anybody have any idea? Like, I know it's Reynard's, but does anybody have any like glove recommendations? Because I know there's a lot of pressure washing guys watch these ones, and I appreciate you guys in the comments, so thank you. But yeah, kind of getting sick of just one finger being completely numb and I can't feel it. So if anybody has any recommendations for gloves, I'd really appreciate it. Right, so that's all that done. Now, I don't know how well you can see this, but in this valley up here, there's a hell of a lot of moss. And all that's going to happen the next time it hammers it down is the rain's going to wash that all the way back down into the gutters. There was a hell of a lot in these little corner sections. So I've got the 2 extra poles just here. I'm just going to extend it, take the end out, just like this. I'd use this because it's the perfect angle, especially when you've got all 4 poles on, just to be able to pull everything down from the channel. So we'll get that done, but first there's a little clip just here, look, that's off, which, there you go. That's things like that is one of the main sources of leaking. So you'll see a lot of the time that a clip will be like this on a property. It does happen, some of them just fail or they snap at the back here, but if you ever see this and you wonder why you've got water running down, it's normally that's not closed properly, so you need to push up and over. He says, and he can't do it, just like that. There you go. So always check those first if your gutters are leaking. Right, let's get the pulse out. So, you know, I think we're going to need one more pole. Quick trip to the man. Lovely little area this, all nice little new builds. I've done 2 jobs just over at one of the properties over there actually. Gutters, driveway, patio. Nice properties to work at. So we're about to start the pressure washing now. I've got the lance and the turbo nozzle out. We're going to cut in all the edges, and then we're going to use the flat surface cleaner to finish off the rest, because it's not in awful condition. There's a fair amount of white lichen, but I think we'll be able to get rid of most of that anyway. And then it is chemical application. Just before we go any further, I get asked a lot what I wear to pressure wash. I get quite a lot of comments and sometimes messages through Facebook and Instagram. So these are from a company called Stormline. They're fishing oilskins. It's a bib and brace set. I think they just call it a bib set. They've got padded knees, nice easy Velcro straps around the bottom. I can't remember the actual number of them, but I'll try and pop a link in the description below. Right, let's get going. Okay, so we're just going to do a little recap of where we're up to. All of this down here has been cleaned and it has just been treated. We're going to leave it now for around half an hour. I may do another application as well, just because there are a few spots, mainly on, oh god, this is hard work to point in the right direction, there, in the middle of this patio. Quite a few black spots and white lichen, so I'll just show you those now and then we'll get on with them. So these are the bits that's the issue, these black lichen. We should be able to get rid of most of them, but I think I'm just going to need to mix up a little bit of a hotter mix and put another layer on, but I'll do that off camera. Okay, so that's that one all finished. There was a few little bits of black lichen left over that I just could not shift even with neat sodium hypochlorite. So I've applied a biocide and hopefully next couple of months we should see all of that gone and sorted. But yeah, it's come out really nice. I'll pop some pictures at the end here for you. I am gonna nip on to another gutter job now and get that all done and sorted. It's about 10-15 minutes away from home, and then I'm gonna go pick Dob up because she is with my parents today for doggy daycare. So we'll have a little bit of the drive and then I'll probably put some doggy footage at the end. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much, really appreciate your time, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.